Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Billionaire's Beginning series. This is episode 4, where we are working to legitimately grinding towards $1 billion in the bank as a solo player in GTA 5 Online. The previous episodes will be linked in the description down below, and make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on the video. Let's get into it. So we left off having made just about $14 million total in the series so far. The new goal is to get the KO Preco heist started up and to do at least one heist in this video, which we did do. We did accomplish that. That's awesome. I will say that I spent a total of 8.5 hours actively grinding and 9 hours AFK, and that earned us a total of $5 million, just over $5 million, which means that we average about $600,000 per hour, which is incredible. With that being said, let's get into the details. So in order to tackle the first part of this episode, which is earning enough money to start up the KO Preco heist, we knew we needed around $4 million, and that's because the submarine alone cost $2.2 million without any upgrades, and then I was also going to buy the helicopter that came with it for $1.8 million. So we needed just over $4 million for us to start up this heist properly. So in order to earn that money, we put in 6.5 hours of active grinding plus the 9 hours AFK, and in that time we did 8 ammo drop-offs for $400,000, 8 bike deliveries for $400,000 as well, 14 life and death bike missions that totaled us $1,002,000. We also did a blue stuff sale for $103,267. I recently purchased that business to earn us more money with the nightclub, but it gives you stock when you set it up, so I just got to sell that. That was awesome. I also did a total of 3 bunker sale missions for $630,000. We have that business down pat. That is now a simple money-making machine, which is awesome. I also did the nightclub sale mission after accruing product for that whole time, and I ended up taking home $490,410, plus I collected $30,000 from the wall safe, which put us at the $4 million mark. Now once we had the money for it, I went and I purchased it, which was so exciting. I got the submarine plus the helicopter, and then we got right into it. So the first ever heist that we did, this is such a big moment, we did in about 2 hours, and that's mainly because there's the cutscenes plus the fact that I just have never done it before. I think I did it once, maybe a couple years ago, but I didn't know how to do it properly and efficiently, and I was following Pooborama's method. It's on his YouTube channel, if you guys don't know, good GTA 5 YouTuber. Followed his method. It took me a while to get used to, but now I understand the whole workings of it, and it's a pretty straightforward way to earn good money with this heist in a very quick amount of time. So that's awesome. So that's what I did. Essentially, I entered through the drainage, collected the files for my first run, got out fairly safely. I ended up collecting 2 stacks of cash right before leaving the island, which was awesome. It filled up our bag completely, and we ended up leaving with just over $1.5 million in loot. So once I completed the heist, we ended up taking home, because I didn't complete the elite challenge, we ended up taking home $1,484,464, which is insane. For about 2 hours of work, we just collected $1.5 million. Now, the final bit of money that trickled in this episode, I didn't even see where it came from. I was actually deleting some footage, and just $500,000 popped into my account. It was 2 transactions for $200,000, one for $100,000. I don't know what they were for. Maybe it was related to the heist, so let me know if you guys know, but that was another $500K, which is awesome. So in total, in that portion of this, the second half of this episode, we made $2 million within 2 hours, which is just mind-blowing compared to how much money we've been making so far in the past. So that was incredible. The heist was a lot of fun. I'm sure a lot of people enjoy it. It's one of the most popular money-making methods right now, the most efficient for your time, but it just takes time to build up to that. So what we've now seen in this episode, which is so exciting, is we now have our passive businesses set up, we have our foundation, and now we have a great active money-making method where I could be making upwards of 1.5, I think it's 1.2 to 1.5 or more million dollars for essentially an hour's worth of work. Now there is a cooldown which is a slight problem. All it means is that we're going to have to then grind out actively in the meantime, or when I go AFK, you know, squeeze the heist or position the heist around my AFK time. So bang out a heist, go AFK for 4 hours, come back and then bang out another heist, because I think the cooldown's 3 hours or so. So assuming that you do, it's like a 4-hour block. So you do the heist, assuming it takes you about an hour, you're gonna have to wait about another 3 hours after that. So I'm gonna start scheduling the grinding times around that. Maybe I'll fit it in where I do some life and death bike missions, and grind out cargo crates and stuff like that in between to maximize the money. But realistically, it's more about how much time you're getting, or how much value you're getting out of your time. So if I'm grinding out a casino heist, going AFK, grinding out another casino heist, going AFK, grinding out a third one, I just said casino heist, my bad, KO Perico. If I were to do it that way, by the end of it, I've only really done 3 active hours of work. If I'm also adding in a bunker sale and stuff like that, we could be making an incredible amount of money for the amount of time we're putting in. That is the goal. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, please drop a like. If you're new, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.